All right, haves and have not fans, hope you're doing well. Please take a moment to hit the like button, hit subscribe, hit the bell notification icon and select all. That way you don't miss out whenever I post new content on the channel. And follow me on social media. Links are in the description below. Now, the question is Tanner setting up Jeffrey? Now, I've already done a separate video about how I don't think Tanner was lying to Jeffrey about Justin being HIV positive, but I do feel like there's a setup in regards to, yeah, well, my brother said there was something he wanted to give to you if anything were to happen to him. So, is there a way I can give it to you? And then Jeffrey gives the address for David's house to Tanner to come by to drop it off. And I'm thinking how dumb that is for not just giving the address, but then believing. Well, not just believing, theoretically speaking, even if it was just a gift or whatever the hell it was, why the hell would you want it? You just found out, wait, he was HIV positive. He was determined to take me down no matter what. After he set himself on fire, he literally tried to latch onto me so we can both burn to death. I don't want a damn thing he got. Not to mention, for me personally, the thing that had me going, I know good and hell well, was when Tanner told Jeffrey, hey, I know everything between you and my brother. I know you didn't do a thing. My brother was the one stalking you. He's been doing this for a while. I wish I could have stopped him. This is my fault. Well, you need to tell that to your mother. I can't. That would break her heart. F that. She hates me. She thinks I'm the one that made this happen. You need to clear her name. No, me and you, we're going to talk to your mom right now before she does something crazy like I had something to do with this shit. So the fact that Tanner wasn't willing to clear his name, the fact that Tanner was like, oh yeah, I got something for you. A lot of people are speculating that not only is this a setup, but Jeffrey might get killed. In the preview, he's like, hey, can we meet up somewhere? And I'm like, wait a minute. If that's the case, okay. Veronica told Tanner after Colby was dealt with that they have more business to attend to. Now, the whole address thing has me a bit confused. Like maybe he just took the address to take it, because I'm pretty damn sure if Veronica had something to deal with David and Jeffrey, then she would have given the address to Tanner, because obviously she knows it. Not only that, he did bring up a point that, hey, my military buddies, we know how to, we know all kinds of stuff, bombings, shootings, beatings, that kind of stuff. So who's to say some sort of explosive won't happen? Like we know, remember that video I did last week with that clip somebody sent me from behind the scenes where there's a fiery explosion in front of David's house? There could be something going on we don't know about. Now, we know Wyatt is eventually going to go over to the house and most likely die. Some people are like, hey, that drive-by in the trailer for the season, what if that was something arranged for, like Pearl or something in order to get revenge on Jeffrey? And then Wyatt's at the house and then he leaves or something and he gets shot. I don't think that's the case. I think that I don't know, there's some white dudes in that van. They could either be Malone's being sent after Benny, or they could be some of Tanner's crew going after Jeffrey for revenge. I don't know. I honestly do not know. I think it was just stupid as hell to give out the address. Not to mention on top of that, like Madison said, look, you need to be careful. You need to have security around you because this guy could be just as crazy as his brother. So I'm more willing to believe that Tanner is trying to set up Jeffrey when it comes to, whatever Justin apparently had for him, as opposed to him lying about the HIV, because again, Jeffrey could just get a test and then be like, oh, wait. But then again, as someone who isn't really an expert in STDs, like let's say a girl had some sort of STD, we had sex. Is it 100% guarantee I would get it? Or is it like there's a chance I would get it? So it's like, let's say Jeffrey gets tested and then he's positive, well, he's negative. Would that mean Justin didn't have an STD? It's just that Jeffrey was lucky enough not to catch anything. And remember, these two, they got freaky not just in the hotel, but I had forgotten all those times after Jeffrey got arrested, and because, you know, Veronica had him locked up. And then every episode after the Veronica show, I think season 6, season 5, Harrington, Justin would take Jeffrey to the interrogation room and then get freaky with him. So I'm like, oh, damn. So if Justin's positive, Jeffrey probably got some shit. I'm just saying. All right, but let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Do you think Tanner is going to have Jeffrey killed because of his brother? Or do you think he'll do it because Veronica has arranged for Jeffrey and David to be dealt with? Either way, this smells like a setup. And if Jeffrey dies, that's what his ass gets because he was dumb enough to believe Tanner. So, with that being said, thanks so much for tuning in. And if you want to donate to the channel, feel free to do so on PayPal or Cash App.